Come on in. We've been expecting you. We know you're watching this video on our website or YouTube channel because you want to know the exact steps on how to rush apostille this type of document as fast and as easily as possible. So buckle up, and here we go.
Hi, if you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you're needing to understand where and how you can rush Apostille a minutes of meetings document, which is considered a non-recordable document by the Texas Secretary of State. What will it cost? What is the current turnaround and processing times? And what are the exact steps you need to follow to place a Texas Apostille order with us? First, all documents classified by the Texas Secretary of State as non-recordable documents, like a minutes of meetings document, cannot be emailed or faxed to us by you to Apostille. But there's one exception to this that we'll go over in a minute. You must either mail us or drop off to us the original wet ink signed minutes of meeting document. It cannot be a photocopy at our main Austin, Texas office. Second, all non-recordable documents must be properly wet ink notarized by a Texas notary public. You cannot use a notary from any other state or country. You can only use a Texas notary. Then you, a lawyer or a Texas notary, must include or attach onto your non-recordable document either this Texas notary jurat or acknowledgement text as shown here. So in your minutes of meeting document, you must put one or the other. So you need to put this on there, which is a Texas notary jurat, and you can just click this PDF to print it off, and then you can just attach it to your document, or you just copy and paste what I have highlighted here and put it on your document. Or, and it says right here, or meaning one or the other, not both. Choose one or these. This is the Texas notary acknowledgement. You can see it's much longer, so most people don't do this. So, and if you want this to print out, just click on the PDF here, print it out, attach it to your document. Very, very easy to do. And also make sure, because the notary will make this error, right here, we're in this byline right here. So in this by right here, right where it says in the byline right here, print corporate officer's name. So this is where your company or your corporate officer, whoever is signing your minutes of meetings, that is where the notary prints that person's name, not the notary. The notary does not print their name there. They do this mistake all the time, and it's going to cost you a bunch of money because you have to pay us a second time to do it. Same with here. It says print corporate officer's name. So whoever's signing this minutes of meetings personally appeared, the notary prints their name in that blank right here. It's not the notary's name. On this one, we put print notary name. The notary prints their name after before me. So very important that you make sure that the notary notarizes it properly. You can also use a Texas e-notary, which is also called an online notary, virtual notary, or remote notary to notarize your document via Zoom if you do not currently reside in Texas or the U.S. In this scenario, you can use our Contact Us page to upload and send us your electronically signed and notarized document, so you never have to mail or drop off anything to us. And from this page, you can get to our contact page 3 different ways. You can click on her, or you can click right here, or you can click right here. On our Texas Apostille order form page that you can access by clicking on the order form button at the very bottom of this page, you'll need to complete the online Texas Apostille order form, then print it out, and then drop it off or mail it to us along with a prepaid return FedEx or UPS shipping label so we can mail all your documents back to you or to whomever in the world you want. And again, if you're using the electronic notary version, then you don't have to mail us or drop off anything. Then you have to go to our contact page and you'll upload 3 things to us. You'll upload a PDF of your Texas e-notarization, 2, the PDF of your prepaid FedEx or UPS shipping label. FedEx.com and UPS.com, when they create the shipping label, they only give you 2 as a PDF. So just give us the original PDF that you get from them and you upload it. And 3, you'll upload a PDF of our order form page. So when you go to our order form page and on your computer, when you click print, instead of printing out a physical copy, you just go to your computer settings or your print settings and it'll say save as PDF. So you just save that page as a PDF. It'll turn into a PDF that you can save, and then you'll upload it, that order form page, and you'll upload it to our contact page. So you don't have to mail us anything. Don't got to drive nowhere. Don't have to go nowhere. It's very simple. Next is step 2, which is the shipping instructions. This is step 2. I'm going to go over how you're going to get documents to, and we're going to get documents back to you. So the shipping to and from, and how you have to create the shipping labels and what you have to do. So depending if you're getting a state, federal, or embassy level documents apostilled, or all 3. If you're going for example, a non-Hague country, you have to go through the legal, that's called the document legalization or attestation process. And if it's a state level document, like say a birth certificate for, let's say, Vietnam or Thailand, you'd have to get it done at the state level of Texas, then the U.S. Department of State, and then the embassy of that country. And that's the 3rd step. So I'm going to go over all that on how you have to do the shipping. So to get your documents to us, there's going to be typically only two ways. One, which is the easiest way and what we recommend to 99% of people, and that's you're going to overnight or mail your documents to our Austin address, which is on our order form page in our shipping instructions. Or if you live in the Austin area, you can drop off your documents to us. Again, it does not speed up the process, which we go over in step 3. It does not speed up the process at all, mailing it or dropping off. It's not a walk-in service. You can't walk into our office and come out with it and getting an apostle. Apostles are only done at the Texas Secretary of State, U.S. Department of State, Washington, D.C., or a consulate or embassy of that foreign country. And we do all the legalizations in our D.C. office at all the foreign embassies in D.C., which is where 99% of all the world foreign embassies are located at. So I'm going to go through what you have to do. So if you're going to mail your documents to us, please do not use the post office. Do not use the United States Post Office. They lose documents constantly. They lose billions of dollars for a reason every year. They are incompetent. They're unreliable. Do not use them. Do not mail your documents to us or have us mail them back to you, because it's usually the tracking is horrible. We recommend only to use FedEx, but if you want FedEx or UPS, or if you're in Europe or in South America or Central America, I know it's big down there in those countries, is DHL. But again, the most reliable and who we recommend, and we ship with them every single day, and we ship up tens of thousands of documents, and we have clients on 6 continents, haven't got Antarctica yet, it's FedEx. They are by far the most reliable. If you want your documents not to be damaged or lost, they are the most reliable, and they are the cheapest if you're using documents in the US by far. And I'll give you an example. We ship to our DC office from Austin, Texas. So the middle of Texas, all the way as far as you can possibly go across the country until the Atlantic Ocean to Washington, D.C. It costs us $10.95 to 2-day FedEx a document to our DC office. If we use UPS, same turnaround time, it's over $40. If we use the post office, it's over $20. It's like $23. It's over twice. So if you're using documents, FedEx is so much cheaper than using UPS and the post office for that matter, if you're doing it fast within overnight or 2 days. Most people don't realize that's only if you use the FedEx One option. And our video on our shipping pages, they're going to go through that. I'm going to explain that. So here's the links you're going to click on. So this will do a long video, another 15, 20-minute video. It will walk you through something that FedEx or UPS doesn't even do on their website. We have screenshots and a video walking through the screenshots on how you can create a prepaid return shipping label on FedEx.com or UPS.com from anywhere in the world. So I don't care where you live in the world, you can go online and you can create a prepaid shipping label, and then you can print that out and mail that to us, or you can download it and email the PDF that they give you. It's only a PDF. You cannot give us shipping labels in a Word document or a GIF or a JPEG or whatever it is. You need the original PDF that both UPS and FedEx will give you. When you create it and you click on these links right here, and they'll show you a video and walk you through screenshots on how you have to do that anywhere you want. Okay. And then if you're doing internationally, you have to do what's usually called a customs invoice or customs receipt that you have to do. You click on these ones, this one for FedEx and this one for UPS, and we already have a pre-filled out for you template that you just got to fill out and then sign your name and date and put the date on it. That's it. It's already done for you. Again, depending on the country, they don't normally need this, but we always do it just in case. We tell you to do it if you're shipping internationally, for shipping your document from the US to another country. For example, Mexico doesn't really care that much, but you can do it anyways, but they don't really care with FedEx. But a lot of the other countries in the world, to get through customs, you're going to make sure you're going to want to have that. Okay. And then the other big thing is you cannot put our name on the shipping label. Let me repeat myself. You cannot put our name, phone number, or address anywhere on your shipping when we're shipping it back to you. That's the shipping to you. So we've apostilled your document, and now you want it to return to you or to a law firm or to another country or a friend or family or coworker or a company or government entity, wherever you want us to send it. You're creating a prepaid shipping label. Okay, you are the importer and you are the shipper. So you cannot have our name on it, because if it goes through customs, we'll get billed for it, and we do get billed for it, hundreds of dollars. That's not ours. So we will not ship your documents back to you if you put our name on it. Okay, think of it like a envelope that you're mailing to somebody. In the upper left-hand corner in the United States, you put the return sender, meaning if the address you send it to it's a wrong address, or the post office can't deliver it, they're going to return that mail to you. That's what we're asking for. You just can't put our address on there. You have to put any address. It doesn't matter what it is. You can put your friend, family member, coworker, a business. It doesn't matter. You just can't put our information on there. Again, you can just put yours. That's what people do. You can put your address as the to and the from. So, for example, you're shipping it. You want it shipped back to Europe, let's say. You have a friend or family member in the U.S. You can just use their address. Again, this is only if your document gets returned to you. They need an address to send it back to. Or if it goes through customs, they have to have an address to bill someone if you didn't pay the customs or whatever. Again, it doesn't really matter. You just can't put our address on it. It's real simple. And then again, both of these, you click on this, we'll go through what that means on how to do it. When you get to the FedEx or UPS, when you're online doing it, they'll ask, where is it getting sent from? Where you just can't put our address or phone number on there. It's very simple. People do it every day. People say we can't do it. Yes, you can. You're just not doing it right. Just follow our directions. Do it online. Don't walk into FedEx or UPS store to try to do this, because a lot of times those people don't know what they're talking about. You can just do it online. We have it done every single day from every country in the world. You can create the label online, not using our address. Because again, you are creating the label online and you are paying for it, not us. We are just simply dropping it off at FedEx or UPS or DHL for you. So you cannot put our address, because then we technically, in the eyes of FedEx or UPS or DHL, we are the importer then. We are the shipper. Do you see that all the liability, the legal liability falls onto our company, and we don't, our legal policy, our company policy, we can't have that. So do not put our address on the shipping labels. Very important. Because we will not ship it 100%. We will not ship it back. We will contact you and say you have to send us a new shipping label. If you have it on there for international orders, our address and phone number and name cannot be on. Specifically, if it's going for international, we will not ship it back. So very important. If you're on a time crunch and you need these documents back, that's going to delay it potentially days for you to get us a new label and us contacting you. So please follow these directions and do not put your our name or address or phone number on the prepaid shipping label. So yeah, that's basically it on shipping. It's, again, very simple. You just give us, again, if you're going to drop off documents to us, make sure you can also drop off to us, and then you can also give us a prepaid shipping label, and we'll ship them back to you. So you drop them off. You don't mail them to us, but you drop them off to us, but you want to mail them back to you. A lot of people do that as well. So you go online, create your shipping label, and when you drive to our Austin locations, you drop off your documents, and then the same day, the next day, 2 days, as we go over in step 3, how long it takes the Secretary of State to issue them, or the federal government, or the embassy, then we'll ship it back to you. So that's about it. Thanks. This is step 3. I'm going to go over the current pricing that we have, and if you're going to drop off documents to us, and our turnaround times that are as of today, November 30th, 2025. So if you're going to drop off documents to us, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to print off our order form that you do online, which you're going to click down here, right here. By clicking this, you'll go to our order form page, and that's what you're going to fill out online and then print it out. And there's another video there that will go through how to fill out the order form and all that stuff. So if you're going to mail your documents to us, which is what most people do, you print out our order form, and then you send that along with your documents, like we state in step 2, you send it to us. If you're going to drop off your documents to us in person, which does not speed up the process, and I'm going to go over that, if you're going to drop it off in our Austin office, which is the only location, not Houston, not Dallas, only our Austin office, you can drop it off, your documents. So if you live in the Austin area, you need to print off our order form and then bring that in along with your documents. And then I'm going to go over right now our cutoff times. So for same day service, what that means is we're going to file your legal documents with the Texas Secretary of State if we get your documents by 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, excluding any major federal or state holidays. So whenever the Secretary of State is open, and they're actually closed more days than just the federal and state, like for 4th of July this year, they closed the Monday after 4th of July. That wasn't a federal holiday. And they closed this week, Wednesday, before Thanksgiving, and that was not a federal holiday. Or Black Friday, they are closed as well. That's not a federal holiday, but they are closed. So they're closed for 3 days this week. and they'll be closed for 3 days. For Christmas, they've already announced the day before Christmas Eve day. So Christmas Eve day, which is not a federal holiday. So whenever they're closed, we cannot file your document. Just make sure you know that, so you're aware with the turnaround times. No company can file your documents unless the Secretary of State is open. So I just want to be clear about that. So if we get your documents by 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday when they're open, we are going to guarantee if we get them by 12 o'clock, we are going to file them with the state of Texas. Then, depending on their turnaround times, they change. We don't control this. No company, no person controls how fast they're going to turn them around. As of right now, and we change this every single month. Like right now, in a few hours, this is going to change to December 2025. So if you're watching this video in the future, in 2026 or 2027, forget what you're seeing on this video. Whatever it says right on this page right here, this is what the current turnaround time is going to be for the Secretary of State. And I'm going to go through this on our examples. So as right now, November 2025, it takes between 0 and 2 business days for the Secretary of State to issue apostils on documents. And I'm going to explain what 0 days means. Okay. So we give some scenarios here. So if we receive your paperwork by mail or drop off by noon Central Time, we're going to file your documents. Then it's possible, not probable, the Secretary of State is going to issue your apostille the same day. So same day means 0, meaning we're going to get your document by or before noon of that day. We're going to file it that day, and they may issue it that same day, and we're going to mail back to you the exact same day. That is 0 days. Or it could take them up to 2 business days after we file it have them issued to you. Okay, so I'm going to explain our examples here. So scenario 1, we receive your documents before or by our noon Central Standard Time cutoff time on a Monday, and then we file it that same day. The Secretary of State will either issue an apostille on your documents the same day, which is 0 days. The next business day, they might do it, which is 1 day, or 2 business days. So the worst case scenario, you're going to get it and mail back to you is on Wednesday. So that is the best case scenario if we get your document by 12 o'clock. Okay. Example number 2 is if we get your document after noon Central Time. So if you mail it to us and we get it at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon from UPS or FedEx or DHL, or you drop it off at our office at 2, 3, 4, 4:55, we have people right before 5 o'clock drop it off on that same Monday, we're going to file it then we can only file it the next day. We're going to file it the next business day. And then they could issue it that same day. That's 0 days. They might issue it the next business day, 1 day, or 2 business days. So worst case scenario, we can pick it up and mail it back to you on that Thursday. So again, both scenarios, if we get your document on a Monday, we get it before noon or after noon, it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. So again, the absolute worst case, unless there's a zombie apocalypse or an orc uprising or alien invasion, if you do it on Monday, it's going to be mailed back to you on Thursday. Worst case, best case, it can be mailed back to you on Monday. So just to go through that. And I cannot stress this enough. If you're traveling to our main office in Austin, dropping off your documents instead of mailing to you does not speed up the process. It doesn't matter if we get them by drop off or by mail before noon or after, it's going to be the same turnaround time. Too many people, they don't read our website, they don't contact us, and they show up thinking it's going to be done the same day. And that's not possible because it's Secretary of State. It's up to them. They are going to decide if they're going to issue it the same day, next day, or 2 days. So please, unless you live in the Austin area, it does not speed up the process. Just overnight your documents to us, like we say in step 2, how to do it. Okay. And then these prices are as of today. These might change next year in 2026 or 2027 or 2028, whenever you're watching this video. But don't go by what this video says. Go by what this is saying right here. Whatever this says right here, whatever it says right here at this time, that's the current pricing. So for the first document, so if you need 1 document to apostille at the Secretary of State, it's $95. And that includes all filing fees. So you don't write us a check or money order, a cashier's check. You don't send us money for the state filing fee. And you do not do the paperwork. You don't send us the state form. We have our own forms, and we pay the filing fee. So it's just $95. That's it. There's no tax. It's just $95 flat. That's all you call. And then if it's multiple, it's discounted. And this is just an easy little chart for you. If it's 1 document, it's $95. If it's 2 documents, you need apostilled, and this is at the same time, it's $170, 3, $245, so and so and so and so. So that's just the current pricing all the way. We just have it. And again, any additional documents are $75 each. And then when you're ready to order, you just click this button, and that's going to take you to our order form page. for Texas Apostles. And again, this is only for Texas. This isn't for federal pricing or corporate pricing, Texas corporate pricing for corporate documents to Apostle or embassy fees. This is specifically only for Texas Secretary of State and Texas documents. So documents that are notarized by Texas Notary or documents that were issued from a Texas entity, city, state, county, or state government, like a Texas birth certificate, death certificate, marriage license, divorce decree, criminal records, checks, driver's license, power of attorneys, stuff like that. So that's step 3. Thanks.